He'll bring it back looking for help.
Tackle him. Fuck. He ain't finna leave, is he? He popping his swaps, sub somebody out. You can change the bleedies in here too. Okay. That's fine. Let me come on though.
They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Snags it quickly on the left.
Bro, what the fuck, bro? What the fuck, bro? This game is fucking terrible. What is that? This game is ass as fuck, bro.
Like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're gonna get a lot of scoring.
He's looking like he finna win, alright. Look at this little goddamn Mickey Mouse ass shit, bro.
And the extra point is good.
And I'm gonna come back better.
On the playbook, one play, put it in the end zone just like that. Turner will field it and try to get some field position. Couldn't find room for the big play. He'll be stopped after a short return. It's a coverage unit right on top of it. This drive will open from the 15.
I'll switch it up.
Looking for a man. It's Bailey. Fires to the wideout.
Okay.
A spectacular one-hand grab. Alabama quickly back to the line.
It's a really nice looking throw. This dude is a weapon in this offense at the quarterback position. It's so funny, you know, I think back to guys like Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron, guys that may or may not have unfairly been tabbed as game managers. And then you think of Jalen Hurts, Tua, and Bryce Young in recent years, and just how dynamic and versatile these guys were at the position and how they've really helped take this offense to the next level. Watching this guy reminds me a little bit of that.
Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
Fuck out of here.
When they take big shots down the field and they air it out, I got to trust my technique. I got to stay with that wide receiver, wait till he shows his hands. When he shows his hands, I'm bringing my hands up to knock the ball away. Nice job by the defense using his technique, knocking the football away.
We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Brown running left. Here it is trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4.
Sometimes in your playbook, you have run plays that are called run-it runs. You leave the play on no matter what look the defense gives you. That time the defense was blitzing, but they just kept the play on. That is an attitude-type run that you can run into any kind of look, and it paid off for them.
They'll run play action.
Bro, come on, bro.
He just missed the target on that one. Gotta put it on his
Come on, my
body.
nigga.
He's already thrown one interception, and before this gets in his head, I think the way to fix it is to get the mechanics squared away.
And sometimes you get rushed, and everything happens a step faster right in the games, and then you realize, like, I'm bending, I'm throwing off my back foot. Like, slow it down, take some deep breaths, understand, like, I'm going to be protected, I'm going to be all right. Let's make some things happen.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit and coverage that forces the incompletion.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. He's got him. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Crimson Tide move the sticks through the air. Let's see if they go back to it here.
You got to have better tackling in the back end on defense. The guy didn't have the first once he had the ball in his hand, but because you missed the tackle, they've now got a fresh set of downs.
New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And how about the timing of the linebacker on the blitz to get in the backfield and get the tackle for loss?
Is there anything better for a linebacker than to run on a blitz and nobody's home except the back?
Such a great feeling when the Moses parts the Red Sea and the hole opens up and you go fill it.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to throw. It's Bailey. Bringing the heat.
Oh my God. What am I doing?
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Running inside. It's Thomas. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up.
Holy
shit. They didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Going to take a shot.
I don't know. I'm out to go.
And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Well, you make big guys.
This is Ryan Williams.
Surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes.
And I don't know how to explain that one. 4th down and long, the percentages are low anyways, and on your side of the field, that is not the way I want to create momentum or start my first half. I'm not sure what they were thinking on offense.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Bailey. Stepping to the right. The throw. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds.
And the slot receiver makes it easy on his quarterback. Did you see how he found the soft spot, the wide open space? That was easy for his quarterback to complete that throw.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd down, here's Brown. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. Wanting to move the chains, here comes Alabama on 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He makes a grab. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. That might seem like a risky call to go for it on 4th down there, but you can't just hand the defense a win in that spot, David.
No, and when you go back and you look at games, a lot of times those field goals get you beat. And this offense is like, forget that, we're going to be aggressive. And because they got it, it was a great call.
Here's Brown. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. looking to fire. Going for 6. Touchdown, Bama! Fit it in the window for the score. He'll try to tack on one more.
Let's fucking go.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Now the play fake. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
Well, it doesn't get any more open than that. Good read by the quarterback. He was looking for his tight end. Wide open on the play. Man, you got to make the catch.
Back to throw, it's Bailey. Shoots it to the left. Williams got it. They've got the first down. Mark it at the 26 in the waning seconds of the half. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Texas Tech will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Red Raiders with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. The Tide will have to call their first timeout.
Let's go.
This is Gaylord, Oklahoma Memorial in Norman. Tonight, we have a terrific stage for this neutral site battle. It's the Alabama Crimson Tide and the Oregon Ducks. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Road with the latest on the weather.
I caught up with the Oregon head coach before the game. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. He'll bring it out. It's Dixon. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Charles. Got enough for the first. At the 40, there he goes. Oh, there's an alley on the left.
Are we fucking serious?
Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
And as a coach, coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
And the extra point is good. Let's see what he can do with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Might be changing the route. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Might be looking to run. On the move, he fires. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
And for a defense, it's not always about sacks, but sometimes it's about getting that quarterback off his spot where he feels very comfortable, and they get him flushed outside of the pocket. And good perimeter defense. He rolls to the right. Everybody's still covering their guys, moving across the field with the QB. Nowhere to go with the football.
Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Pocket breaking down. Complete to the right. Finding some room. Touchdown, Alabama! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
It was a really nice job on the route concept because they got the safety occupied, which opened up the deep middle of the field for the receiver on the post. He uses his speed. Nice job by the quarterback, putting it out in front of him. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they close it in style with a 72-yard pass to the house. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Lemon. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Man, you are rolling the dice every time you throw this guy's way. He is one of the best corners in the entire country. Everybody has their eye on him every single game. He does a great job breaking on that ball and forcing the incompletion.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Tide will have to call their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. They'll run for it. And he's not even close to the line to gain, and the defense makes the stop.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Hand off for Brown. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Back to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. Quarterback making checks. Again, it's Brown. Maybe a crease. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
Off play action on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal.
After getting stopped on that 2nd down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown tie! Quick strike through the air for the score. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. Fielded in the end zone, it's Charles. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. They'll move the tight end. The run inside. It's Charles. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. Back to pass, it's Levin. It's complete on the right side. Makes the grab in their space. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the 1st.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Looking to the big tight end. And they're not on the same page there.
And when you're a quarterback, man, I know wide receivers are great athletes and they're supposed to catch everything that gets near them, but when you don't put it right on the center, when they're running a lot of times, it just makes it a little bit more difficult. And I think
here's a little room there. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead as we get a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. D showing blitz. They might be bluffing. Run in the red zone. It's Charles. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They'll give it to Brown. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
the closer you get to the end zone, the more you start to bring big bodies on the field, right? The field shrinks. I'm worried about you running the football, particularly up the middle. But how about the offense? Does a nice job tossing the ball on the perimeter, going out there, getting some positive yards, trying to get 7. I ain't settling for no field goal.
Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. Alabama calls its 2nd timeout of the half. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. The Ducks will try to convert on 4th down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. Stop in the backfield, and they'll turn it over on downs. Great push and penetration from that defensive front. If you want to look on the bright side, at least you can pile up a bunch of yards if you can move the ball, because it is a long way to the end zone. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. With the catch, it's Newsome. At the 35, he's open. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in, because this passing attack, it's lethal, because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
Already find a hole in that secondary. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. The Crimson Tide with the aerial assault working back at it here. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Unloads it left. Got his man. And what a throw to get it in there, and they've got it in business in the red zone at the 13. The option look. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Finds a little space. Got enough for the 1st. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. The give to Brown. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Running inside. It's Charles. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. And this offense will have to feel pretty good about itself if it can tie the game before halftime. 1st and goal.
Picky.
Incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants, use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage. Great job being glued to your guy and being physical when he caught it. When he catches the football, I've got to immediately impact him so he can't catch it. That's how it's done.
Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contest.
You can't challenge it. You can't challenge it. Ah, he challenged it. Ah. Oh, shoot.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. Guys, they're going to pass on taking the sure 3 here and try to get the touchdown, and this is a pretty big gamble. Takes the handoff. It's Charles. And he's tackled at the line of scrimmage, and the defense holds.
Low man wins. Defense that time on fourth down was expecting run, and you saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. He'll start on the ground with Brown. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Caught, close to the marker, it's Moore. Alabama pushing the tempo.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Oh, he wants it all. Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
I got no problem with aggressiveness. It was a pretty decent drive. This offense isn't fully clicking yet. They need to get in a little better rhythm, and they need to capitalize on those scoring opportunities.
And they've got the weapons to do that too, David. They've got guys that can make plays in space. They need to focus on them and get them the ball this drive.
They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. Dropping back, it's Levin. Looking for the goal line. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Now Oregon will call its 2nd timeout. Now the Tide uses its 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield very late in the half. Fires into the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
I love the vision on the quarterback by this defense. Dude, you know that ball's going to come out pretty quick down here on the goal-to-go situation. They break on the football, and they make sure they swat it down so the offensive guy can't make a play.
The defense has been up to the task so far. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 3. Short yardage play. They'll give it to the wide receiver going to the edge. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Wants to pass. Here's a heat. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Fires to the middle.
Catch it.
This is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Yeah, and I know you're down. I think it's always hard of when to pull the trigger, when to be aggressive. And listen, they decided it was time. It's the 3rd quarter. Got to make something happen. Got to make a play. Unfortunately, it was just unsuccessful.
Running into the open space. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to...
Oh, my God.
That's not the start they hoped for. Bringing it back. He's at the 40. The 20. The 10. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Oregon.
And this defense comes up with another big play, man. They get the pick six. They get the mistake. They've been flying all over the field, playing well with their hair on fire power, forcing some turnovers, really doing a good job of confusing this QB.
Yeah, and on offense for the quarterback, you've got to stop their turnovers. Now, obviously, turnovers lose games. When you allow defensive touchdowns, the analytics show you your losing probability goes way up. Right now, they'd be out comfortably ahead if he would just stop giving the football to the other team. They need to settle him down before he gets back out on the field.
The Alabama offense coming onto the field. Here's Brown to begin the drive. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
Now, we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
With the catch, it's Brown. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Fires left. Makes a connection. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. Alabama quickly back to the line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Brown. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. He wants to change this route. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's got his man, makes the grab. They get him down to this offensive setup. 1st and goal from the 9. The Crimson Tide move the sticks through the air. Let's see if they go back to it here. They'll run with Brown. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And that one will give them the lead. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And the extra point was good. He'll bring it out. It's Charles. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
On the ground, it's Charles. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to throw, it's Levin. Going to take a shot at this DB. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. The give on the option. And he got it oh so close to that first down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be 4th down.
And I think one thing people don't take into account is not all 4th downs are created equal. Like, right, this is a shorter 4th down.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. He'll pull it on the read. And some great 4th down defense against the run.
I like the idea to go for it there on 4th down. You're basically at midfield, and you've got to have confidence in your guys to be able to go out. You've got experience in this offense. Guys have made these types of plays before. That time,
got a little grass. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
well, we're not quite in the 4th quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Now on second down. Wants to take it outside. It's Jackson. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. And some room to work. Looks like Alabama will pick up the first.
And that hurts on defense, giving